before I came to Justin's place. I was in active addiction. I was an alcoholic for 25 years. I transitioned into harder drugs for the last 3. Just, living in the wreckage of my life of being an addict alcoholic for the last 25 years.
I was just on my knees begging God to just take my life because I couldn't go on living.
I went to the hospital and the nurses and the doctors looked at me like they were just amazed. I was like, what's going on? They're like, you shouldn't be here. Like, your blood alcohol content is 0.402.
Well, I was just broken. I was miserable. I was depressed. I was lost. I was lonely. I felt like I didn't have nobody who understood me.
Wound up in the county jail with a trafficking methamphetamine charge. And the judge told me I was gonna go away for 20 years.
So, first of all, I never thought that I have any problem or any addiction. I thought that I was just having fun and, having a drink here and there. And eventually it got out of control. That brought me to, breaking relationships, losing control, losing the goals, and withdrawing from God as well.
Kind of hopeless. I mean, probably 6 months before I was able to make it over into Justin's place, I was in prison. So I had gotten my 3rd DWI, and then after that I violated probation that I was on for my 3rd DWI. And so it was just, it was hopeless.
I thought it was just more like a prison jail sentence, but it's not. It's far from that. It's a lot different. Just all the people that are willing to be there for you, and they got your back.
I don't feel scared anymore to go through life. I feel like I have tools in a toolbox that I can pull out anytime I need them. And now I feel like I can give other people motivation and share all these tools with other people too.
Accountability. Accountability is big, man. Integrity. Doing the right thing when nobody's looking. That's probably the biggest thing that I've learned during this time.
There's so much you gain from going through this program, like just a way to live, the community that you gather around. The women are amazing. I still, right now, I'm in Justin's Village, and I'm surrounded by people in recovery, and it's a great feeling. Like, it's safe.
This is the longest amount of clean time that I've had at all, ever, since I started using substances. And the clarity of mind is absolutely astronomical.
And I was there because God called me there, and He got through to me one day. He was like, just let me heal you. And that's when I got out of the way and started believing that I was worthy and that He had a plan for me, and that, I know I don't deserve it because of the past, but I don't have to live in condemnation. I don't have to live in guilt and shame anymore. And once I accepted that freedom, God was able to come in and overhaul my heart. He did heart surgery on me.
After I surrendered my life to God, it was like a whole change. I felt a whole different change in my life, and everything that I was doing, I felt a complete change. I really felt like it hit me in a different way.
I know at some point I realized all the things I wanted to do, I was getting them done. There weren't plans that just fell away to the wayside. If I made a plan, I'm going to start doing this, I started doing it. I wrote everything down, and I felt confident, And when I looked around and I saw I was doing all the things I said I was going to do, that's when I felt things had really changed for me.
I would say lean on the people around you. Lean on your community that you're in. There's not anybody going through this program or in recovery in general right now that probably hasn't been through similar situations that you're going through. So if you're having a hard time, the best thing to do is to talk to somebody about it. Don't try to go through it alone.
You can do anything you put your mind to. That you're powerful than your addiction, everything in life is a choice. Just gotta make the right ones.
You're powerful beyond measure. And hearing that and saying that, and from where we came from to now, we are powerful than we think. In our addiction, we were all weak and depressed and down, and thought it was just, this is what we're gonna do. And when you actually give it a try, you can do anything. 100% proud of myself. I'm proud of who I am now, and who I've become from where I was when I first came to the program, for sure.
I know that this is hard for some people, a year of investment, but I also knew that I was investing a year for the rest of my life.
No, that's the biggest thing. The biggest thing is just go through it. Do your best at it, because you're going to be here for a year. You don't want to look back and wonder, man, what if I tried a little harder? Because you don't want to have to go back and redo that whole year over again to see what it really would have been. Just go for it. Put everything into it. You've got nothing to lose.
Realizing that we have a choice. Our life's a choice, and many choices, and if we make the right choice, things will turn out good for us.
What's in store for me is for me to create. It's not something that's already been given, So if my purpose is to help men and be an example and to lead them to Christ, or teach them about being a man of value, morals, integrity, then that's the path that I'm in search for. I've been sought out to do.
And what was told to me at this program is that I was worth something, and that I was a woman, and that I was loved, and that I was redeemed, and that I was a new creation in Christ, and that I was loved, and I was lovable, and I was worthy. And I finally believed that, and I didn't have that before. And I believe that I now have sisters.
I just really appreciate everything that goes into running a program like this. And I just want to say thank you for giving me love when I couldn't love myself.
I thank you for everything that you've done and you're doing in those that needs you's life. And I pray that God blesses you most abundantly.
Thank you. They might not even know how big this is to some of us, that there is something out there like this that's so necessary. We need more of it, and I thank them that we can actually just have this.
God bless you, that there is no way to explain what you've given us back, and I'm overwhelmed with gratitude for that.
So today I know that God was there all the time, even though when they arrested me, it's a hard moment, there are hard memories to remember. But today I'm grateful because I can picture God sitting next to me in my car, crying, seeing how I was destroying my life. So He saved me and He covered me, and today He has redeemed me. So I feel redeemed.